Hello, this is James. Alright, we have some more leech skills, and they're coming so thick and so fast, I'm actually a little afraid of repercussions from Komani in the form of gem nerfs. So we gotta do something that none of us, but especially James, are any good at, and that's being cool, okay? We gotta be as cool as cucumbers on the opposite side of the pillow. Alright? Staying frosty, staying cool. Secret leaks. Okay. So we have some leaked GX skills. Evolved form. When you control Yubel or Yubel Terror Incarnate, activate one of these effects. Skill can be used once per duel. Send one Yubel you control to the graveyard and summon Yubel Terror Incarnate from your hand. Send one Yubel you control and summon Yubel Terror Incarnate from your hand. Okay, so that's the same. So we're getting Yubel, and here she is. He or she is in all of their glory. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. You take no battle damage from battles involving this card. 4 damage calculation. When this face-up attack position card is attacked by an opponent's monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's attack. During your end phase, tribute one other monster or destroy this card. When this card is destroyed except by its own effect, its owner can special summon one Yubel Terror Incarnate from their hand, deck, or graveyard. So it sounds like if you don't want to do a combo with you, well, Yubel is Cloudians on steroids, and if you don't want to do a combo with her, you can just use the skill and you can get out Terror Incarnate immediately. And while this is amorphous hotness, this is a hot mess. Cannot be normal summoned, must be special summoned by Yubel, cannot be special summoned by other ways, cannot be destroyed by battle, take no battle damage. Before damage calculation, when this face-up attack position card is attacked by an opponent's monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's attack. So we have to be cool. We have to be suave, and we have to trick the opponent into attacking Terror Incarnate. Before damage calculation, during your end phase, destroy all other monsters on the field. Nice. Nice. That's the money. When this face-up card leaves the field, you can special summon one Yubel, the ultimate nightmare, from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Here's the ultimate nightmare, which is actually a little bit improved over Terror Incarnate. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned by Yubel Terror Incarnate. Cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. You take no battle damage from battles involving this card. At the end of the damage step, if this face-up attack position card battles an opponent's monster, inflict damage equal to that monster's attack to your opponent, and also destroy that monster. Oh, that is very good. Okay. Alright, so that means that we're definitely getting Yubel. And then I am Yubel. Once per turn, shuffle a Terror Incarnate or Ultimate Nightmare from your hand into the deck and add one Yubel from your deck to your hand. So if you brick with your Yubel deck, you can shuffle in the higher forms of Yubel and bring out the original Hermaphrodite. Let's see my love. Reveal Yubel, Terror Incarnate, or Ultimate Nightmare in your hand, as many as you want. Increase your LP by 1,000 per card you reveal. The skill can only be used once per duel. I don't know how useful this skill is, but what it does do is it pretty much confirms that, I believe there is a tagline for a new duelist that's "Let me show you my love," and then this basically confirms, and I think that was either in late August or early September. Anyway, that basically confirms that that new duelist will be Yubel, him or herself. I won't disappear. Shuffle all banished Yubel, Terror Incarnate, and Ultimate Nightmare into your deck or graveyard, or from the graveyard. This skill can be used once per turn. Reborn My Hero can be used when your LP is 2,000 and below. Summon normal elemental hero monsters with different attributes from your graveyard, as many as you can. Oh, Oh, and we got those new elemental hero fusions, and that's gonna let us go into them more easily. Fusion recovery. Send all fusion monsters in your graveyard to your extra deck. Increase your LP by 1,000 per card that you sent. Okay, so this doesn't work on something like Anki. That would be crazy busted. But it only works on fusion monsters. But that's gonna be good, especially because probably all of the new fusion monsters are going to be ultra rares, and we only want to get one of our fusion monsters, and then we can reutilize them using fusion monster recovery. Hero Flash. At the start of a duel, the following cards are added to your deck and shuffled: H, E, R, and O Oversoul. When your life points decrease by 1,800 in the draw phase, instead of doing a normal draw, add Hero Flash to your hand only once per duel. So you get the HERO in your deck, and then you can draw from outside your deck Hero Flash. Banish HERO from your graveyard. Special summon one Elemental Hero normal monster from your deck. All Elemental Hero normal monsters you currently control can attack your opponent directly this turn. You can get out your Elemental Hero Neos, and then you're probably not going to attack with him. You're probably going to fuse him into the various Neos fusions using the like the Neospatian monsters. Neospatian and then Neos makes a bunch of different monsters, and the main limitation is that Elemental Hero Neos is not worth the trouble, and Hero Flash alleviates that, and it's also going to be good in a Jaden theme deck. And then finally, Emergency Call can be used when your life point is 2,000 or below. Reveal one Elemental Hero monster in your hand and add one Elemental Hero monster with the same type and attribute, but with a different name, so you get to assemble. You get to assemble your heroes so that you can go into more fusions. Very good. Okay, let's go to the 5D skills. Remaining cool and suave. The newest translated one, Fly High Blackwing. Until your opponent's next end phase, Blackwing Dragon and Blackwing Synchro monsters you control gain 200 attack per Blackwing monsters you control. This skill can only be used once per turn. That's not so exciting. So your Blackwing Dragon can gain a maximum of 600 attack. You'd probably still be better off using Beatdown. Black Feather Counter Charge. Send one card from your hand to the graveyard. Place one Black Feather counter on the Blackwing Dragon you control. This skill can be used once per turn. Oh, it's like it's a little bit like Transcendent Crystals. You do have to have Blackwing Dragon out, but people are going to use it as a way to get monsters into the graveyard. Docking Strength with Courage. What does that mean? At the end of the duel, add 2 Morphtronic Remoten to your deck and 1 Power Tool Dragon to your extra deck. Secret Links. 1 Power Tool Dragon to your extra deck. That sounds dope. Morphtronic Remoten, so it's a machine tuner. While in attack position, once per turn, you can remove from play 1 Morphtronic monster from your graveyard. Add 1 Morphtronic monster with the same level as that monster from your deck to your hand. Ooh, a Juice Tuner. While in defense position, once per turn, you can send 1 Morphtronic monster from your hand to the graveyard. Add Secret Leaks. Add 1 Morphtronic monster from your hand to the graveyard. Oh no, send 1 Morphtronic from your hand to the graveyard. Add 1 Morphtronic with the same level as that monster from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, so it lets you. It's a little iPod monster, and it lets you get a search for your synchros. And then we also are getting Power Tool Dragon. 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters once per turn. So with level 3 Remoten and any level 4, you can get out Power Tool Dragon. Jinzo deck, anybody? Once per turn, you can reveal 3 equipped spell cards from your deck. Then your opponent randomly adds 1 of them to your hand once per turn. And then you shuffle the rest back into the deck. If this card would be destroyed while equipped with an equipped spell card, you can send one of those cards to the graveyard instead. Ooh. Equip Return can be used when you have 3 or more equipped spell cards in the graveyard. One random equipped spell from your graveyard is added to your hand, then shuffle other equipped spells in your graveyard into your deck. This skill can only be used once per turn. So this might... I think that we're going to get the synchros independently, because obviously you're going to want to use Equip Return with your Power Tool Dragon. And the skill, you can't have the Power Tool Dragon skill and the Equip Return skill. So probably we'll have this skill, and we'll also have access to the synchro card by itself. But probably, at least initially, this will be the only way to access Morphtronic Remoten, which sounds very strong. Okay, Spell Recycle Equip can be used when you control Power Tool Dragon. Okay, so confirmation of that. Can be used when you control Power Tool Dragon. Place one equipped spell in your graveyard on the bottom of your deck. This skill can be used once per turn. So if we weren't able to get Power Tool Dragon independently, we wouldn't be able to use Spell Recycle at all. Mark of the Dragon Heart. Okay, so another Mark of the Dragon. Get 2 tuners and extra deck beefiness. At the beginning of the duel, add 2 Morphtronic Lantron to your deck, and 1 Power Tool Dragon and 1 Lifestream Dragon. What are those? Okay, so Morphtronic Lantron. While in attack position, any effect damage you would take from an opponent's card effect is inflicted to your opponent instead. A lot of reflecting the effect damage. While in defense position, when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you take no battle damage this turn. But of course, you want to use it Morphtronic Lantron and like a level 6 to go into your Power Tool Dragon, or Lifestream Dragon, which is 8 stars, so you know, either 1 and 6 or 3 and 5. Oh no, but it's 1 tuner and 1 Power Tool Dragon. So Lantron and Power Tool Dragon. When this card is synchro summoned, you can make your LP become 4,000. So in Duel Links, that's really good, because you can basically just recover all of your LP. You take no effect damage. If this face-up card on the field would be... And that's significant because I think there's a lot of cards in synchros that inflict the effect damage, and if you do, then there's a secondary effect. So with Lifestream Dragon, we prevent all of that. If this face-up card on the field would be destroyed, you can banish 1 equipped spell card from your graveyard instead. I love it. Let's see. Level Change Lifestream can be used when you control Lifestream Dragon. Change the level of a synchro monster you control by your choice. This skill can be used once per duel. Ooh, there's some big synchros on the horizon. I don't know what that would be used for, but it seems like you wanna... Maybe there's like a level 12 synchro. You can boost up. You can just get out your Morphtronic Remoten. Yeah, because Remoten is only 3 stars, and Lifestream Dragon is 8 stars. So you would boost up your Lifestream Dragon to 9, or with Lantron, you would boost it up to 11 for that level 12 big baddie. Mark of the Dragon hand. At the beginning of the duel, add 2 SPORE to your deck and 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon! Secret leaks. Okay, I say that way because Ancient Fairy Dragon is something that I hear a lot about. SPORE, Plant Tuner. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 1 other plant-type monster from your graveyard. Special summon this card from your graveyard and increase its level by the level of that banished monster. Special Summonable Tuner. Each player can only activate the effect of SPORE once per duel. Okay. And then we have Ancient Fairy Dragon. 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner, 2100 attack. Once per turn, you can special summon 1 level 4 lower monster from your hand. Ooh, more synchro fuel. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this effect. Oh, that's too bad. Once per turn, you can destroy as many field spells on the field as possible, and if you do, gain 1000 LP, and then you can add 1 field spell from your deck to your hand. So you can counter enemy field spells and also fuel your own field spell based play for the Earthbounds. Secret Links. Okay. Field Return, so this obviously goes into Ancient Fairy Dragon, can be used when you have 3 or more field spells in the graveyard. 1 random field spell in your graveyard is added to your hand, then shuffle other field spells in your graveyard into your deck. The skill can only be used once per duel. Why would you have 3 field spells? The new 5D's meta. Field Change can be used when your LP is 3000 or below. Place 1 field spell from your hand at the bottom of your deck and draw 1 card. This skill can be used once per duel. So maybe there's stuff like Vampire Takeover where you want the field spell in the deck and the card... Oh yeah, like Ancient Fairy Dragon. Ancient Fairy Dragon searches the field spell. Spell Recycle Field can be used when you control Power Tool Dragon. So again, this is more proof that we're gonna at least get Power Tool Dragon independent of the skill. Place 1 field spell in your graveyard at the bottom of your deck. This skill can be used once per turn. Does that mean to say Power Tool Dragon or Ancient Fairy Dragon? Mark of the Dragon Foot. At the beginning of the duel, add 2 Copy Plant to your deck and 1 Black Rose Dragon to your extra deck. Secret Links. Okay. What is that? Copy Plant and Black Rose Dragon. So, Copy Plant. Once per turn, you can target 1 other plant-type monster on the field that has a level. This card's level becomes that monster's current level until the end of this turn. And then Black Rose Dragon. Dragon Synchro Fire type. 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner. 7 stars. So... I'm actually not sure how you'd use Copy Plant to go into Black Rose Dragon, because Copy Plant would copy the monster, so it would result in an even number of stars. So if it was 3, it would become 3 and 3, which is 6. If it was 4, it'd be 4 and 4, it would be 8. And then Black Rose Dragon is an odd number, is 7. So when this card is Synchro Summoned, you can destroy all cards on the field. Once per turn, you can banish 1 plant-type monster from your graveyard, then target 1 defense position monster your opponent controls. Change that target to face-up attack position, and if you do, its attack becomes 0 until the end of this turn. That's probably the best one yet. You get to just blast the field, and then it has a continuous destroy effect. So that's going to be worth figuring out, how to square that circle with Copy Plant and the odd number of stars for Black Rose Dragon. Thorny Path. Begin the duel with 1 Evil Thorn in your starting hand. If you have Evil Thorn in your deck, they are placed at the bottom of your deck. Evil Thorn, you can tribute this card, inflict 300 damage to your opponent, and if you do, see there's that if you do, you can special summon up to 2 Evil Thorn from your deck in attack position, but their effects cannot be activated. Okay, so that skill makes sure that you'll get the use out of your Evil Thorn because you're not drawing them. They're at the bottom of the deck, so they can be special summoned. So you tribute your 1 star for 2 stars, and then Black Rose Dragon is 1 or more non-tuners. So Evil Thorn is 2 non-tuner stars, and then you need another 5 stars from somewhere to make it up to 7. Sprouting from the graveyard, begin the duel with 1 Dart Verger in your graveyard. That sounds like a Bakura thing. Dart Verger, when a plant-type tuner is normal summoned to your side of the field, you can special summon this card from your graveyard in attack position. Okay, so it's just a free little monster that makes it easier to go into your fusion. So it's an extra, it's a free 2 stars of non-tuner for your synchro summon. Okay, Entrusted Bond. At the beginning of the duel, add 2 Stardust Dragon to your extra deck. When your LP is 1,000 or below, set 1 Wicked Rebirth only once. Wicked Rebirth, Continuous Trap. Activate this card by paying 800 LP, then target 1 Synchro monster in your graveyard. Special summon it in an attack position, its effects are negated, and also cannot declare an attack this turn. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. When that monster is destroyed, destroy this card. Okay, but you just get to get it for free. Ooh, I think maybe Entrusted Bond is perhaps the best skill for Stardust Dragon, because you get 2 Stardust Dragon in your extra deck, and that means that you still have 5 extra deck slots free. And then the LP is 1,000 or below. That's just a fun little bonus to potentially have some insurance to get out a negated Stardust Dragon. All right, Black Rose Gale can only be used when you control Black Rose Dragon. Okay, so we'll get Black Rose Dragon independently of the skill. Destroy all cards on the field. This skill can be used once per duel. So you're getting that double clear, that double flush from Black Rose Dragon. Secret Lakes. Okay. A surprise encounter, Goyo Guardian. At the beginning of the duel, add 2 Jute Fighter to your deck and 1 Goyo Guardian from your extra deck. So Jute Fighter, he's just a little tuner. Once per turn, you can change 1 face-up attack position monster your opponent controls to face-up defense. And then Goyo, 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner, and 6 stars, pretty easy to do. Jute is 4, so Jute and a 6 Samurai, easy. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can steal it. Nice. Goyo Goyo. At the beginning of the duel, add 2 Goyo Synchro monsters to your extra deck. So we had this before. You added 2 random Synchro monsters that required Synchron tuners. And I wonder what the card pool is for that. Okay. The best skill. This is Authority. This turn, Goyo Synchro monsters you control gain 500 attack per monster on your side of the field whose original owner is your opponent. Once per turn. Okay, so this is fun, but I still think that beatdown is better and more consistent. 100 Dark Tuning 100. At the beginning of the duel, add 2 Infernity Avenger to your deck and 1 100 Eyes Dragon to your extra deck. Yeah, let's have that. Infernity Avenger. When a monster you control except Infernity Avenger is destroyed by battle with an opponent's monster and sent to the graveyard, while you have no cards in your hand, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. In that case, the level of this card is equal to the level of your destroyed monsters. Ooh. 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 I want a skill that starts with this in the graveyard. Yeah, but you have to have no cards in your hand, so that's kind of tricky. And 100 Eyes Dragon. Dark 8 stars. Dragon Synchro. 1 Dark Tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner Fiend types. Okay, so this better be good. Once per turn, you can banish 1 level 6 or lower Dark Effect monster from your graveyard until the end phase. This card's name becomes that banished monster's, and replace this effect with that banished monster's original effect. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, add 1 Earthbound Immortal monster from your deck to your hand. Secret Lakes. Nothing immediately jumps to mind, so there must be something good in the mini box. Oh no, wait, there is something good. Vampire Grimson. So you can banish the Vampire Grimson, and then 100 Eyes Dragon gains a protection effect. Pay 1,000 LP and protect a monster that would be destroyed. That's yes. And its own Vampire Grimson is a level 5. 100 Handless combo 100. Begin the duel with 0 starting hand and 100 Eyes Dragon on your side of the field. I don't know how good that is, because it seems that 100 Eyes Dragon, his main benefit is is copying a dark level 6 or lower monster, but that just means you don't have to go through all the rigmarole. You start with 0 starting hand and a huge monster that has access to its effects and can attack, and that's probably worth 3 cards. So the fact that they're subtracting 4 cards seems rather fair. Time passage. Increase the level of one face-up Fortune Lady monster you control by 3 until the end phase. Ooh, so we're getting an archetype of Fortune Lady. Until the end phase, this skill can be used once per turn. Wow. So there's probably going to be a fair number of synchro decks that just get out whatever synchro monster and use Fortune Lady. Fortune Booster. At the beginning of your turn, reduce the level of Fortune Lady monsters you control by 1. This makes me think that Fortune Ladies mostly have odd numbers of levels. Okay, so we have Avenger and Doom Dragon. At the beginning of your duel, add 2 Infernity Avenger to your deck and 1 Infernity Doom Dragon to your extra deck. Okay, so Infernity Avenger we covered. It's a monster that special summons itself from the graveyard, copying the level of a destroyed monster. And then Infernity Doom Dragon. 1 Dark Tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. Once per turn, if you have no cards in your hand, you can select 1 monster your opponent controls, destroy it, and inflict damage to your opponent equal to half its attack. So you pop it, opponent takes damage, and then you just attack. This card cannot attack during the same turn you activate this effect. Wow, that's still pretty strong for something that looks like a weird crab moose. Alright, and finally, Infinity, Handless Combo Infinity. Begin the duel with 0 starting hand and 1 Infernity Doom Dragon on your side of the field. So that definitely seems better than starting with 100 Eyes Dragon, because Infernity Doom Dragon can just pop whatever monster your opponent gets out. And well, as long as you protect it and it doesn't get tribute taken. Okay, that's enough for Secret Leaks. Thank you for watching.